The collection represents cultural differences between all the countries that Michelin is associated with. You know, the Japanese stuff is specific for the Japanese market. The French stuff is really specific for the French stuff. Even the way they advertise and the way they talk. Got some American stuff that is just so written for the American market, as opposed to the stuff that's written for the English market and the French market's amazing. Well, I'm third generation selling Michelin products. You know, my first tyre I ever sold was a Michelin product, an XAS Michelin, in 1972. It's a 1910 hood ornament. It was made in France and protégé of Michelin. It wasn't an officially licensed piece, but very, very rare and very unusual, and I love him. It's one of my favourite pieces. We call him Dancing Bib. Tyre that's one of the oldest original Michelin tyres remaining in the world. He would sit in the front of a French tyre service, and he runs off a motor and it's a little deflated at the moment, but he would blow up and down. The compressors or the bombs are very, very popular. They were a part of every motorist garage that had any class. That's a helmet from Clermont, also from you know, the early 1900s. Michelin had their own fire brigade at the factory. And they make some bizarre stuff, and no one can tell me. This is a chocolate wrapper from 1921. There must have been something to do with the Tobler company and Bibendum and a racing car, and I can't figure that one out. No one's been able to help me with that either. Early 1900s, always beautifully presented and lovely graphics in them as well, telling you how to take care of your tyres and using terminologies like if your tyres and wheels are scruffed, sack your chauffeur. All the different trophies and awards that they handed out. There was a series out of Japan that shows Bibendum's evolution, all the classic stages of Bibendum when he was drawn by different people as well. So this is a cutout from the 20s, an activity for children. The instructions were on the back, and you'd cut it out and make a little Bibendum puppet. How they would easily transport information via the new invention of the gramophone. Using graphics and sound as well, pre-animated emails. And the new stuff's really nice as well. I mean, you know, these are antiques of the future. These are going to be highly collectible in another 50 or 60 years. And this is actually a very proud piece of my collection. Is this that a friend over there mentioned me to Mr. Edouard Michelin, and he was kind enough to sign this book for me. And there aren't too many signatures of his around, let me tell you. Their marketing skills were amazing. To use percentage, first of all, just to put out a document like this in the 20s was incredible. I mean, it's beautifully printed, but to use percentages, scenarios, you know, once again, here's the proof that, you know, we are the best sort of thing. To use graphs. No one used graphs in the 20s, telling you how much margin you're going to make on the product. To translate it to dollars per kilometres or miles is something that, you know, someone reckon they thought of in the 80s. It was done before, way before. Yeah, a history of the company, right down to the merchandise. Remember that's him there. That's that tyre stand up there. You know, going to show you how much money you're going to make, and bullet points at the end is just so far ahead of its time. It's amazing. Bibendum's such a great icon, such a lovable character. It's hard not to love him. Simple as that. Yeah, it's a passion. Yeah. It really is. Look, I've got the tie, the pins, the watch, right down to my socks, man. I am Michelin through and through.